Good evening. I'm Spot On Weather meteorologist Matthew Euler with the winter storm update. I just wanted to share a quick video with everyone tonight, just giving them an update on where we stand and how things are still shaping up this weekend, towards the end of the week and the weekend for some winter weather across southeast Virginia. Let's start off with Wednesday evening. This is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and what we have is we have an Arctic cold front that is passing through southeast Virginia. Lower thickness values are starting to come in on northwesterly winds, so the lower thickness values will lead to lower temperatures. All right, and so we're really keeping an eye on this 1,008 millibar low that's sitting over New Mexico at this time, because this is going to dig. It's going to drop further southeast into the northern Gulf and then come up the coast and possibly give us a pretty good winter storm across southeast Virginia. So let's move it forward a little bit. Let's go ahead and move the frame forward and we'll take a look to see what's happening here. All right, so let's go forward. All right, so by Thursday evening, we have colder Arctic air that continues to move further south. Okay, it's moving further south into the area, and it's looking to be much colder on Thursday. We're looking at a high temperature, possibly around 38, 39 degrees on Thursday. All right. We do have a little area of snow that's breaking out over southern Illinois into southern Missouri. But again, this is our main feature we need to keep an eye on for the weekend. There is a weak area of low pressure, 1,012 millibar low, that's further well to the southeast off the southeast coast at this time. All right, moving forward now into, you'll see the differences here. This is a little disturbance, a little upper air disturbance. There's a surface low, 1,011 millibar surface low off South Carolina, and a little weak disturbance with some snow out to our west at this time. And then watch what happens. Now this is Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that area of low pressure moves slowly northeast up along the coast, along the mid-Atlantic. And we do have a little bit of snow into the southeast Virginia, including Hampton Roads cities. This is 7 a.m. on Friday morning. So overnight Thursday night into Friday morning, it still looks like we could see some snowflakes in the area. Doesn't look at this time like a very strong system at that, when that comes through overnight Thursday night and Friday morning. But it still could be enough of a, impact in the morning to possibly delay openings of businesses and schools. So that's just something we got to keep an eye on, and we'll continue to watch it for you at Spot On Weather to make sure nothing changes with that. This 999 millibar low now over southern Colorado is the main player to keep an eye on in the long range. This system moves out by early Friday afternoon. This area of low pressure moves away. The snow moves offshore. Here comes this next system. 1030 millibar high is over Illinois with some northerly winds keeping cold air advection, lower thickness values right around 530 decameters in southeast Virginia at this time. Now watch what happens over time. By Saturday morning at 7 a.m., we have a 1035 millibar high over eastern Pennsylvania. The clockwise flow around that high is still going to keep some colder air in place. This high pressure system is not allowing any of these thicknesses to rebound, so basically we're not getting any southerly flow at this point. Cold air is wedged all the way down the spine on the eastern side of the Appalachian Mountains into northeast Georgia. Pay attention now. We have a 1,011 millibar low, which is now centered over the northern Gulf of Mexico. Look at where the snow is at this point. It could move pretty far south on Saturday morning. Northern Georgia, including Atlanta, into northern Alabama, Birmingham, into Mississippi, all the way down to central Mississippi, including Memphis. Also, the snow is over Little Rock in Arkansas. Back into northeast Texas, we got a 1035 millibar high maintaining the cold air in place across southeast Virginia. We also have a reinforcing shot of colder air with this 1041 millibar high. Okay, so a lot of the conditions are coming together for a winter storm. Now, as we get towards early afternoon on Saturday, the area of snow is starting to advance towards southeast Virginia. All right, so we expect snow to start falling around mid-afternoon on Saturday. That's the way it looks right now. We have the area of low pressure is moved east into the northeast Gulf of Mexico. 1,011 millibar low, some rain showers over South Georgia, South Alabama, northern Florida. Icy mixture in central Georgia up through South Carolina all the way to the coast. and then all snow to the northwest of that. North Carolina, western Virginia, eastern Tennessee and Kentucky, all the way down into Alabama. So it's going to be real interesting to watch to see what happens. And then snow picks up in intensity by Saturday evening. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the area of low pressure is now off to the east of Jacksonville, Florida, and this is all snow, and we do have some moderate snow falling from southeast Virginia down into North Carolina at this time. It appears at this point that is the area with the greatest lifting mechanisms, which will yield some higher snowfall rates. Moving on to 1 a.m. on Sunday morning. Overnight Saturday night and Sunday morning look like the greatest period of impact. This area of low pressure now, 1,005 millibar low, moves up the coast, but you notice it stays far enough offshore, not too far away, but close enough offshore to produce a pretty good swath of snows from Maryland, southeast Virginia, down along into northeast North Carolina, all the way down into South Carolina, all the way to the coast. So this is something we really got to keep an eye on. By Sunday morning, the last remnants of the storm and the snow start to move offshore. Very cold air to follow as that 1043 millibar high is ushering in colder Arctic air on the backside of the departing storm. And then definitely by early afternoon Sunday, the storm is well off, the moisture is gone, and now we have this 1043 millibar high building in. 516 to 522 decameter thickness on Sunday afternoon will make for a very, very cold afternoon here. All right, so, and then it settles, the 1044 high, millibar high settles right over the mid-Atlantic, keeping the cold air in place all the way until Tuesday, the 10th of January. And then finally, by Wednesday, the 11th, things start to moderate. The winds turn more southwesterly as the Arctic high pushes off, and basically we start to warm up. But again, I want to reiterate the importance of getting this message out that we could be in line. Now it's so many details, as I mentioned earlier. There's so many details yet that can change. So stick here with Spot On Weather, and we'll keep you updated on the latest storm track and the intensity. And again, here's the progression of the storm. Again, by mid-afternoon Saturday, the snow starts falling. It gets heavier towards evening, overnight Saturday night, heaviest. Right now, based on the data we have, we'd be looking at 3 to 6 inches with possible higher amounts, 7 to 8 inches in some locations across southeast Virginia. So I just want to make sure and give everybody a quick alert on this. We'll continue to monitor it. Stay with Spot On Weather. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And we'll keep you updated as we get closer to the storm. Again, I will not have a video tomorrow on Tuesday, the 3rd of January, due to other obligations at the time. But I'm hoping to get a video out if things still are looking favorable for a significant snow event. Hopefully get some weather maps out on Wednesday evening. Hopefully get a video out at some point Wednesday to share with everybody. All right, that's all I've got for now at Spot On Weather, special edition. I wish everybody a pleasant Monday evening, and get ready for a little more rain tomorrow on Tuesday. Mild temperatures Tuesday into Wednesday, and then the Arctic front moves through. That sets the stage for colder air to spill south. Minor disturbance Thursday night into Friday morning could produce rain and snow mix initially, then to snow showers overnight into Friday morning. Right now, it doesn't look very strong. Minimal impacts, and then the bigger system comes in this weekend. All right, that's going to be the bigger system that we're going to have to keep a very close eye on, as we appear to be cold enough to be all snow. All right, that's all I've got. Spot On Weather. Remember, Spot On Weather. If we're not spot on, we're not doing it right. Have a great Monday evening, everyone.